Hi everybody. This is not a very good intro. I'm very sorry for this. So I accidentally did work off screen. I honestly thought I was recording because I've been watching not my live stream. Oh goodness, no. I've been watching a podcast, and it's weird. I thought I was going live. But apparently not. I've been doing things and talking like I've been going live. Well, this is kind of sad now. I've made money and been working and...
My cousin's getting married.
Wow.
3 weeks before my wife is giving birth.
How are you?
I'm in the wedding.
Hey there.
Where'd you go for the bachelor party? It was just like a bachelor party day. We went to Philly. We went to like a hockey game. We got some like pizza.
You know, I don't know why you don't help me.
This bakery that's famous in New York for their like thick cookies.
Sure.
What's up with an elevate?
Taking time to talk to the elder.
They have one in Philly.
Nice of you.
It was good.
You know what, kiddo? Maybe your old grandpa should get a new hobby. Heard of one old chap who started jogging. 80 years old he was at the time. And then he went on and did it for another 30 years. Can you believe it? Isn't that inspiring?
But if they don't want to
But help me, kiddo. What do you do for fun?
Yeah, all right. Well, that's a true. I was thinking more about the therapist a little bit. Can a therapist
That's
try?
what I
Wait,
thought.
but
Me
I have
too.
a cookie. I have a cookie.
I will think about it some more.
That's a funny topic.
It doesn't hurt to try something, whatever it is. Well, it might hurt my old bones, maybe. I'll let you know if I found something. Until then, I guess it's back to farming.
You're going to completely spiral out of control. Like, even the therapist is like, oh,
Sure.
shut this guy up.
Don't confuse your pops with a wise man. I know some things.
That's rough.
Let
That
me
is
tell you, a farmer's greatest asset is the land beneath his feet.
If
But
your
what?
therapist drops you, I feel like they have to recommend
You're
something.
right. Of course, the easiest answer is to grow
Yeah, they
crops
could
on
just be
soil.
like, hey, pal.
Makes
just
the
find
land
something.
quite important already.
That just seems like...
But have you thought more about your connection to the land?
And then being like...
Land stewardship, conservation of it, and sustainability in agriculture. The responsibility of a farmer doesn't end at the harvest of good crops. Tending the soil, sustaining it for the future, and investing his time and energy in the land itself is so much more important than just the crops
Because I feel
of the
like they can
season.
still relate to me and understand me, but they've been through a little bit more than me. All I can...
A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We
Yeah, I
have
figured you were going to say that.
agriculture,
Here we go,
animal
guys. This is going to be the third
husbandry, and
episode in a row.
forestry.
You bring up
What do you need help
Sydney
with?
Sweeney. Who are your three girls? Dua Lipa number one. Sydney Sweeney.
Sure, kiddo.
Did I say I
Although
don't
your
know?
old grandpa may not be up to date with some things and probably are done today, talk to my good old helper Ben. He will explain the basics in detail.
Transported into those houses. But all right, back to the cookie. Back to the
Ben's
cookie.
a rather quiet
So
fellow.
this is another
He hasn't much
question
to
that
say,
you
except
wrote
if you
today.
ask him about farming. He's been around for over 3 decades to help out whenever needed. He's deeply rooted in the town and has never left the region. Back in the day, he wanted to have his own farm, but it never happened. Instead, he was the greatest farmhand we could wish for. A good helper that got stuck on our fields for over 35 years, no less. Now he's getting older too, and became more of a theorist you can ask if you want to know about farming basics. But don't expect him to go into detail if you're in the mood to discuss
Eat as many chocolate
agriculture in
chip cookies
depth
as you
like a
can. I'm
scientist.
not going to tell you the number, but there's a number that, like, it might be 8.
No, I know he lives around here somewhere. I'm gonna talk to everyone so that way we can get all them out of the way.
So it's one sitting. It's one sitting regardless of time. Let's say you have. I don't know how much. I don't like the time. But I mean, then I could just sit there for 5 days and eat cookies. Like,
Yeah, he's up here. He's,
would you give up? Because what if the number?
I know exactly where he is.
Like realistic nature.
It's not that far. He's always not that far from Walter. They're buddies. Walter is long grandpa. Not act. in game is Alex's grandpa.
Imagine, you're always gonna be like, what if it's one more cookie? And I'm literally.
I wonder what's in the big ways you can roll with him on a spike. Some dude look well.
This is like a song, right? Because the answer was like one. Yeah. I got two. He was gonna let you out, but you could broken mental. We could make like a horror. This definitely sounds like a horror movie. Are they regular cookies like that? Like those stupid ones when people like make a Nestle Toll House? Because I feel like I could conservatively.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Look who we have here.
Is like 20.
Last time I saw you,
20 cookies
you were
in one
playing
sitting.
countdown.
We're gonna probably have to do this for
Remember
a
me? I'm Ben.
Oh God. That's
Some call me by my nickname,
excessively
Helper B.
life depending on it. Are you getting milk throughout this? I'll give you a water. Oof. Probably better, but oof. Yeah. 35?
You had a cold and wanted to play in mud
Oh,
after heavy rain.
you told me
Lucky
you
you
ate a
couldn't
dozen
smell what
donuts
it
in
actually was.
Or was it 10 donuts?
You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now.
If you're talking on a vape,
Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh. Couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm.
Wait.
Did I want to run my own farm when I was young?
How many calories?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, the calories.
But that never happened.
Calories are
Doesn't
in
matter, though.
one.
In a way, you
Chips
could
Ahoy
say I got stuck here.
It says 60.
But I tell you what,
So that would be
that's the
6,000
best
calories.
thing that ever happened to me.
Maybe you could do 100.
I don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time.
Life depends
That
on
sounds
it.
exhausting.
Yeah, 6. It's like, if you don't do it,
I
you
like
die.
you already.
What would be a
And
fair
you know,
number if you're
Walter
the
has been a
like
great
satanic
boss
person
and
who's
mentor to
holding
me.
in the cookie ring?
But let's get back to the present.
Yeah, like you can't just
I'm happy
make it
that
like
you're here and taking over the farm.
Like he was
The last
obviously
few
gonna
months
get there.
have
It's got to be a
been
fair
a
number.
challenge.
Of 6
tell you
whites.
that.
If I want to make it
Walter
hard,
is
64.
getting older. He's tired.
My number was
He
70.
had deep
That was my
wrinkles on his forehead
70.
before you arrived.
Yeah.
Even deeper than usual.
No.
I'm not getting younger either. I avoid
18.
movement at all costs to protect my joints.
We should do some kind
However,
of challenge
since it
where
was set in stone,
we don't tell
and
each
you'd
other
take
the
over,
time and
his mood
the
instantly
amount,
turned around.
and you just do it. Do you
Tell
have
me,
a snack
are
time
you nervous
factor
about
in that?
taking over?
Oh, Brandon, do I ever?
Don't
Have you
be.
watched Game of Thrones?
You don't have
Brandon?
to do it
Wait,
alone.
wait.
There are people here who will help you. I remember my first day at the farm. I felt like a newborn calf, stumbling around aimlessly. But don't worry, we'll get you up to speed. This place may seem big and intimidating at first, but that's normal.
Brandon, have you ever watched Game of Thrones?
Well, since your grandfather
Jon
slowed down,
Snow is?
he didn't really bother with the
Do
latest
you know what his
machines
name
and
is?
did a lot of stuff, well, in
Kit
an old
Harington.
school kind of way.
Kit Harington.
That's probably
also
why
known
he
as
sent
Jon
you to
Snow,
me.
World famous
I'm
actor.
an avid reader of all those agricultural
Yeah,
magazines,
my
you
favorite
know?
character in the show.
Old, but
But
still
not the
learning.
show until the very end.
However, if you need advice on livestock or forestry, you should talk to Katie and Noah, the local animal farmer and lumberjack.
And he's served for this reason.
If you come to me, I can help you make sure everything grows well in the
grandfather
fields.
invented the flushable
As your
toilet.
grandpa always says,
Really?
a watched crop
Yeah.
never fails.
Okay, that's fun.
Except
we would
twister
not have
hits.
modern day plumbing
Happens.
and the
Whenever you need
the
me, kid.
household toilet
See ya.
if it was not for Jon Snow's late great ancestor. I mean, you don't think anybody else would have come up with it by now? You know, I'm not sure if we still have like outhouses in the backyard. So do you think if he didn't invent the flush toilet that we don't know Game of Thrones today? Because that probably led him to some level of notoriety. Obviously, he's a sure, which is kind of funny. It was like people stopped crapping in the streets.
He was
Let me knight
knighted
you.
for making the flushing toilet.
Yeah, before everyone's like, just do it in the streets. And he's like, no. Let's just add some water to it. And everyone's like, yeah, it's not that good. And because of him and his notoriety and probably his family's status within the whole kingdom of England, they're afforded the best opportunities.
Ow.
And because of all
You
the
little. Yeah.
we had 7 seasons of one of the greatest shows of all time. It gave me that much. You're a once. Well, it's the reason why I'm married, so. Once? Have I ever told you that? When Sam and I first started, when Sam and I first became friends, she was definitely trying to just come up with excuses to hang out with me. Yeah. And she was like, oh, I love Game of Thrones. I had never seen it, so she was like, let's watch it together. So she would come to my apartment, we would watch, like, episodes of Game of Thrones. I did not like the show very much, but I pretended like I did, because I was like, oh, I really like this girl, and I wanted her to come over more. So we watched, like, the whole thing. So our whole relationship is based on a lie, but she knows I don't like it now. Did you start to like it? Nah, I didn't really like it very much. How about this? I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it, but it was like it's like a beloved shows a long time. And that's the Game of Thrones. Like Breaking Bad better, but there's a lot of shows. More of a reality TV. Yeah, I'm not a huge like fantasy. That's not my thing as much. All right, to each their own. But I'm glad you're giving a kid a
Game like that.
Yeah, thanks, Jon Snow. Hey, maybe if
Watch it out, people.
Harrington's great-great-grandfather didn't invent the toilet, I wouldn't be having my child in 2 months. Yep. God bless.
Whoa!
There's a lot of accents this episode. Yeah, what is that? If you could go back to school, what grade would you do? You get to go back to the year that you were in. That's an interesting question. Who said it? It's rare sauce YouTube. Okay? That's a good question. And then you just, like, live your life going forward? I don't know if you live your life going forward. Maybe it's a one-year thing. One-year shebang. I want to go back and, like, live my life. Because that makes a big difference. No, you'll be like a trillionaire. That's unfair. Okay. No. That's fair. So I get 1 year to go back to any time. Yes, and you get to relive that. Alright, because you have to go through the grind, my friend. You're last thing you want to. You have to deal with heartbreak, despair, and judgment. So, okay, because if it was live your life, like basically you're just going back in time and then starting over, I'd usually go back to like kindergarten. What? It's a crazy take. My life right. So why not just enjoy the whole thing again? I guess. So if you learn mistakes I made along the way, you should do a job with that loudmouth Spaniard. Yeah. Maybe I could be doing a podcast with someone that's less crazy, who doesn't want to get nipples enlarged, moves to North Carolina, be friends with a little boy named Jimmy Donaldson. Yeah. You're going to become president of reason. Well, that's not the question. You said I only get 1 year. Yeah. Does it have to be like grades 1 through 12? Yeah, it's got to be grades 1 through 12. It can't be college. Alright, then I would go senior year. I had a great senior year. That's my choice too. Because I got into college. Second half of senior year was kind of a joke because I was already in college, so I didn't have to try as hard. Me and my buddy Sean won like the league championship for the first time in tennis. That was like one of the greatest achievements of my tennis career. I had an awesome, and then that summer I started college. For me, it was obviously where I met my wife. I got into college. But I think the best part about it was like, I became 6 foot and I got a car. That was cool. You don't have that first experience. When did I become 6 foot? Yeah, you do not have that first experience, my friend. Maybe next year. There was something about it where the evolution of life. I don't know if you're really 6 foot. I'm calling you out on this. Come on, what are we doing, man? I want to measure you. Next time I see you in person, can I measure you on camera? No, you got to. You got. All right, well now you're obviously not 6 foot. I think you're
Hey
like
there,
5
neighbor.
foot.
If it is not nice to meet you, I don't know what is.
You know that it's slander.
I'm David.
You'll be hearing
Call me
from my
Dave if you
lawyer
want
you're
to.
putting this in a
Don't
public
have to.
space.
I'm happy with either.
Am I wearing
Welcome
shoes?
to the neighborhood. Saw you moving in the other day.
Oh, this is crap.
I'm new here too. I came here almost 2 years ago, so I'm still a newbie in the eyes of the townfolk, and probably will be for a long
You know,
time.
there's a lot of honestly, this
Especially
game
since I
itself has a
came from farming
lot of lore.
background, came from the
Like there
city.
is a
It's
lot
been
of lore in this
completely
game.
different before.
Disaster.
What brings you here,
I
buddy?
think there's. I'm not
Pops
even
is your
joking.
grandpa?
Ask my wife. There's 2
Awesome.
to 3
I
inches.
love him. I think we're going to be on good terms, friend.
At this point.
Let's talk some more and get to know each other when you're settled in. I bet we can help each other out here and there.
How many Patreons in the
I'll
future?
definitely tell you about all the mistakes I made so far. Hoping you don't hear about them from the others first, if it's not too late. But more importantly, so you don't make the same mistakes. Let your grandpa be disappointed in me instead of you.
On camera and get the
Also,
official.
you want to avoid tauntingly being stared at by our local lumberjack, Noah.
Guys,
I
thank you
swear
so
his
much for
sharp
joining
stare
us.
while shaking his head can fell a tree.
We will see you
So,
next week.
feel free to come by and chat me up anytime, buddy. I'll take some time for you. If I don't, I'm busy. But that doesn't mean I don't love you anymore. Got it? Already do.
With a pretty significant price difference. We have full review videos on both of these, and we've highly recommended both of them to you guys.
Alrighty. Hope you keep linking this. Okay. Yep, we have a bunch to do. Let's go to the 2 other people. Hopefully this isn't boring, all of it. I'm deeply sorry. Really? I thought that's what I had playlist. Videos. Playlist. So let me probably do. Watching live stream this. Everyone about chat before chaos. Oh, we made another one. This is probably part 3, isn't it? Maybe. I actually don't know why. I want to listen to some music. But we're on this, so why don't we continue with this? Bear! Wow! She's on Bear? See if I get there. Right, so take this, then take. No, don't take that. Take that. There's a dirt road that leads. Wait, no, I could just go that way and turn that way. No. So like, there's a road that leads straightly there. Or I could literally just teleport. Which I'm actually gonna do is this. How am I doing this? I'm gonna sing. There we go. No, there you go.
The sensor by the library. How does it feel to carry all that weight of every single marking little word? He has to charge his heart and his machine to face the gauntlet that you lay each day. You think you're tough and you think you mean, but you're just debris getting in the way.
All right. Actually, I can just in the store and then I can just.
He spent his nights wondering where he's taking where because of the poison that you keep inside. This isn't just it's reaching your way. He might not have the luxury to walk, but he has more grace than you could ever find. This isn't just a lecture, it's a life that's built on steel. The most pathetic tale that's ever told.
You okay? We're going with males first.
I don't know you. Let's change that. My name is Noah. I am a 45-year-old male. My hair is red. I like licorice and walking through the woods. I prefer coniferous trees to deciduous trees. You want to know more? Then I will comply with your request. Well, my father Harold is a retired carpenter. He built a successful carpentry business focused on chairs. He did many other things as well, but chairs were his favorite. That's why he called his carpentry company Charismatic Woodworks. Yes, exactly. A pun as a company name. That's him, a jokester through and through, and he always wanted me to step into his shoes. But as you grow up, you start to develop your own interests, and do not necessarily share a knack for unnecessary amounts of wordplay. I'd rather provide the raw wood itself. That's why I'm a lumberjack, doing the lumbering. There are so many factors to keep in mind before you can even start thinking about carving something after the wood harvest. Type of wood, its quality, age, moisture levels. Being a lumberjack, I start the process even earlier than the usual wood carver. I plant the trees. I have to think about the quality of the soil, the climate, the forest composition, etc. Tending to trees is akin to conducting an orchestra.
I'm buying this guy's place
Achieving
soon. I'm
harmony
gonna
is
buy his
essential to
place
creating a
eventually.
symphony of beauty in every little masterpiece. I am the conductor. My family is just playing some out-of-tune trumpets, if you know what I mean. I profusely apologize if this is perceived as hostile. They are good people, skilled, but I think puns and basswood are holding them back. To continue the story, however, lucky me, my sister Melissa took over his workshop. She is quite the skilled carpenter, always wanted to work in his wood shop, and so our father granted her wish. I never really got into carpentry the way my father and sister did, but I do in fact like carving wooden figurines. Both my sister and I have a talent for wood carving. The moment we were able to handle a wood carving knife, we were competing to carve the most elaborate figurines. It's still up for debate which of us is more proficient at wood carving. She primarily uses basswood. If you ask me, that's enough to end the debate right here. She used to live in Silver Run Forest. Her figurines are quite popular over there. She still holds that over my head.
I love how Zero Run Forest finally got a mention. I didn't think they would ever do that. That's cool. Got a mention.
I think a lot of words were said now. As I have to proceed with my business, I wish you farewell.
I need to go look for him.
Oh, hi. You're Walter's grandkid, aren't you? I'm Katie. Nice to meet you. Let me welcome you to our small town. As I just said, I'm Katie. I took over my parents' farm 4 years ago, continuing the family business after traveling the world as one does. But I'll tell you all about that another time. So what can I do for you? That's good. I specialize in livestock. We got chickens, cows, sheep, pigs, horses, even bees. Also our recent additions, goats and water buffaloes. It's quite an eclectic ensemble of creatures, if I can say so myself. If you want to dip your toes into animal husbandry, come to me. I'm not only dealing with the livestock, I can also give you important advice. I've been working with animals all my life, you see. Even when traveling the world, I occupied myself with the local fauna. And I collected some stories on the way, if you're interested sometime. That and some myths and legends. Maybe I should start a podcast. Anyway, I'm sure you and I have got stuff to do, animals to feed and so on. So don't let me keep you. I'm sure we'll have time to talk again.
Okay. Sorry about that if you didn't want to see that. Alright then, hello for the two that are watching. I originally was doing things earlier, but I was not recording. So, yeah. Let me think. I don't know. Brought my bike here. I got another person watching. Thank you for the person who just tuned in. Make sure to like, subscribe, view, comment, do all that nice stuff for me. It's greatly appreciated. Trying to get to 400 subs. Right. Really won't. Um. Yeah. see what this is like, 'cause maybe I can interest in another thing. Wait till it gets to a low percentage. Alright, excuse me. I don't really know what to do. I mean, I have some more stuff I can do. I might do that tomorrow. I have videos and stuff that are on my channel, music videos. So, go check those out if you're interested. That's good. I mean, I wanted to get off that for 3 times. It's seen it, but I wasn't going live at the time. Because I forgot, unfortunately. It is cool music on TV and other and stuff. I'm watching a video right now, pro gamer dude. You believe I have a 6-star launch level in GTA 6? Oh, hello. Do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Isn't it, What the zombie launcher? False police chase? These officers, good players. Vehicle launcher launches nearby vehicles in the air. Players launch into sky. Server broadcast message. Temporary God mode. Okay, so he's doing another one of these. That's awesome. I loved his first one. I don't think I fully finished the second one. But it's gonna be fun. I didn't watch most of this, so I'm gonna watch maybe later. Because I do actually like watching such videos. They're cool. It was like Chaos Part 3. Have. Shopping version. Oh, see that one? That's cool. I like the launching version. I like the launching one too. That's cool. Medium tire, looking random effects. Random from expanded pool.
Food's ready.
Oh, okay.
You gonna want any pizza rolls? Because we have a whole bunch of food in there, but if you want pizza rolls, I have to throw them in the airport.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm stupid robot. He's climbing in percentage. Later. Okay, well, this isn't really an hour long, unfortunately. Any new people? Because, before watching, how great. I'm very sorry, everybody, but, yeah, I'm sorry. This is gonna be a very short stream. So if you just came on, I'm very sorry. Like, subscribe, view, comment, share with everybody you know. Go to Dragon Wolf, my YouTube channel. See you around.